Hello everyone, welcome to the Serial Hobbyist YouTube channel. My name is Jordan. Thank you for being here if it's your first time, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back and thanks for sticking with me. This is a channel where I'm sharing my love of backgammon and specifically awesome backgammon boards that I'm adding to my ever-growing collection, which is like past 30 boards now. Sometimes I do other things on here, backgammon related, maybe in the future other hobbies related, but for now, backgammon boards. Now, this one I have today is from a company called Backo, or I think it's Backo. I've reviewed a few of their boards in their past. I was one of the first people that was getting them in hand and sharing my thoughts on them. I think they're an excellent company. I think the quality of their boards is really on par with luxury boards that cost a lot more than these. One of the boards that I got from them though was a pink board. It was about this size. It was pretty much the same board. And the checkers were not sized appropriately for the board. The playing surface leather points with leather checkers didn't really work very well. And I think Backo has listened to that feedback and they have made changes to their luxury line. I think all of their surfaces are screen printed now, which is a much better option in my mind. So I have the new model of the luxury 15-inch board here, their medium size. I want to show you what it looks like, talk about the differences, and whether or not I think this is a worthwhile upgrade and whether or not you should get it for yourself. So I'm going to pull it out of the case here, but before I do that, make sure if you're not already that you subscribe and you ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos coming in the future, and leave a comment with your thoughts on this board, or if you own a Backo at this point, what you think of it, or manufacturers you want to see on the channel in the future. I'm still working with people to try and get new boards here on the channel so I can have an ever-growing catalog of reviews for people that are looking to buy a board. Enough about that though, let's take a look at this. Now, it comes in a really nice soft bag, which is way too big for the board, but I'd rather have too big than too small. And this is a pink board. So it's not my first choice of color, but my daughter absolutely loves it. And Backo wanted to send me the same color to compare and contrast. And so if you haven't seen the last review, you should go watch it, because that other board is away somewhere in my daughter's room. I don't know where it is, but this is identical except for the playfield. So if you haven't seen that video, you can watch it. This won't be as in-depth, but just to recap, we've got like a faux Croco leatherette exterior right here. We've got chromed corners, chrome latches, a very nice hefty handle that feels securely attached. Like nothing about this feels like it's gonna fall apart. And for being a 15-inch board, so fairly small, it's heavy because this has metal rimmed checkers. So I'm gonna open this up and I'm actually just gonna take the components out. Instead of putting the camera overhead, I'm just gonna show you here on the table. So in the box you get a small little paper showing you like the welcome guide and where to get support. You get some dice. These do not match the checkers, unfortunately, which are pink and red, but we've got white and black marble dice. They're good quality. They're not precision, but they don't match. And I think they're a little bit big for this board. I will probably put some smaller pink and red dice in here just to have everything match. The doubling cube, same as before, quite small, translucent, which I think is a good match for the board, but I would like this to be just a touch bigger. Okay, I like my doubling cube to be bigger than the dice, and that is just right about the same. Okay, cups, same leatherette as the exterior of the board, pink, trip lip, good sound. Let me give you a little roll here. I like those. They're not too padded, but they're definitely not like hard plastic or hard wood on plastic. And the action of rolling is really nice. Now, I'm not a big fan of ovals. I like the long skinny cups a little more, but these are great cups and they feel heavy in the hand. Checkers, again, are the same. These are metal rimmed pink and red checkers. The quality on these is excellent. I really, really like these metal checkers. I like the full metal rim as opposed to like the top and bottom, which I have on my larger Backo luxury board. I think these are really, really cool. They feel nice in the hand. They're heavy. They slide really well on the surface, which you're gonna see in just a moment. And overall, oh, and you do get an extra. At least with me, they sent me 16 of each. So if you lose one, which these are a little bit smaller, so you may lose one. It's pretty easy to find. Now, the big thing I wanted to show you is the surface. Not only is this no longer inlaid leather points, which I think was a good choice because leather on leather, it got caught up too much. But also they've added Nelson Family Backgammon Club. So Backo will let you put any sort of customization, text, or anything you want on the board itself. The colors are the same as before, and like I said, now with these, these slide super well. So it's like a microfiber or some sort of fabric material, really, really sharp printing. Actually, some of the best printing I've seen on a surface like this. So really looks nice. And as far as the fit here, we're gonna do this vertical, okay? Because I don't want to move the camera right now. We're gonna see if we can do this. The fit is really, really great on the board now. So that was my other big complaint. I think that was the reason that Backo sent me this, was because the fit wasn't good. But I mean, there is like a millimeter or less of play there. So this is really nice. They did an excellent job sizing these checkers correctly for the board. Now, this luckily comes in a lot of other color schemes, some really cool looking ones. So if you're not a fan of pink and red as much as my daughter, you can get this in yellows and greens and blues. Backo has awesome bright colors that are really modern, and I like that. Overall, construction quality on this is just really great. I love the Backo brand right here. Good, simple nameplate. It's just an excellent board. So huge kudos to them for listening and upgrading this and changing things about it. This is a winner. It's a hefty price, but I think this is a luxury product and it's worth the cost. And so if you want to check this out, I'll include a link down to Backo below. I don't think I have a link that gives me like kickbacks or like a code for you guys anymore. I'll check with them to see if they can get me one, but if not, they're still worth looking at. And I just appreciate you watching. So thanks for being here today on the channel. If there's something you want to see in the future, please let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, keep an eye out for my next video, which will be on my custom doubling cubes that I have been casting and carving and polishing, and I'm hoping to release for limited orders in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.